Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. We just got probably the biggest news we've had this entire year. Well, okay, we didn't get the news yet, but we got a date where those news are going to be available. And that date is October 29, which is next Tuesday. Well, you can see the times right here. For me, it's going to be 1 p.m. There is going to be the Dreamlight Valley Showcase. Now, in case you haven't been around last November, that's something they did once before. So basically what Disney Dreamlight Valley Showcase is developers making a live stream, which is technically not a live stream, it's a pre-recorded video streamed live, which is fine because the level of production in this video is way too high to be able to live stream it for real, so they just pre-record all this stuff. But usually those showcases, they are packed with the information on the upcoming update and DLC. That's exactly where they usually announce the next DLC, and this latest tweet that they made pretty much confirms it. So we are getting announcement on the new DLC. We're getting probably a new roadmap. If I were to guess, that's what they did last Dreamlight Showcase. And it's not their usual developers update. That's usually like a 1-minute video. Last time it was like 20-minute stream. They revealed so much information. Like, we will never get more info about this game than we do on these Dreamlight Valley showcases. So I'm very excited to see what's coming. There has been some information available already about the DLC. I made a video on it a while ago. It has a lot of leaks, so I'm not going to reveal any of that in this video. If you're curious to know more about the DLC, definitely check out that video. But yeah, let's take a look at this trailer real quick. Let's see. So they just included the scene from the end of the previous DLC. Let's watch. Yep. That's pretty much all we got so far. One thing I just noticed that I haven't seen when I finished the DLC is, what is this thing behind the book? It doesn't make sense to be there. It looks kind of like a branch or maybe a tail. I feel like it should be something so obvious. Is it a tail of some critter? I don't know. I feel like it has no business being there. I think this is a clue. I don't know. I might be completely off base here, but I feel like that is a clue. If you have any idea if this is a tail of some character, please let me know. Now, of course, we can't ignore the fact that we got Maleficent and Hades. Probably two of the most requested characters in the game. Requested villains in the game. Everybody loves Maleficent. We've been getting some cool Maleficent items lately, like the new hourglass, which is beautiful. We have her horns. I think that's pretty much all we have. I wouldn't mind having her staff. I think that's another thing they should introduce in this game. Staff as accessory. That would be so cool. So I think it's safe to assume that Maleficent and Hades are both going to be playable characters available to get from the DLC. Also, we can speculate other characters from those franchises potentially coming as well. But honestly, I think this is not a given that if we're getting Hades, we're getting Hercules, for example, because in the current DLC, the villain was Jafar, but he was the only Aladdin character that we got from the entire updates, and the rest of the characters had absolutely nothing to do with the update. So for all we know, we could get Jack Sparrow in this update for whatever reason. And trust me, I'm not just saying this out of nowhere. There are some clues that we might be getting Jack Sparrow from this DLC, but once again, we're gonna probably see more information as the week progresses. I'm definitely gonna be covering all of this. I'm excited, especially with the Disney Dreamlight Valley community being a little bit low at the moment because a lot of people not really liking the Star Path and update. But I think everybody is going to be super excited for this. Hades, you can only imagine how he is. I'm assuming they're going to do the same thing as they did with Eternity Isle, even though I had seen an interview where developers basically said that they listened to the feedback about the Eternity Isle DLC. A lot of people did not like the fact that it had a lot of small areas with a lot of level changes. Like it felt like a web and very confusing to navigate. So they said that in their next DLC, they're gonna make more plain open areas. So I think it's safe to assume that this DLC is gonna look more like our main island in terms of navigation. So it's gonna be more straightforward with bigger open areas and less paths to move around. So it's like it's gonna be much harder to get lost. Honestly, I do enjoy Eternity Isle's structure. I think it's unique, but I think we shouldn't have another DLC like that. That should be Eternity Isle's feature. I do like an idea of open and big biomes because it's much easier to decorate, let's be honest. So yeah, probably we're gonna have a split in the middle, just like this painting is split. We're gonna have maybe mythology side, like everything, because like it seems like what else can Hades have be? It's probably gonna be mythology stuff, and the left side is probably gonna be fairy tale themed for the Maleficent. I'm super excited. I'm really curious. Who do you guys think is gonna be coming in this update? Which characters could they potentially introduce? It literally could be anyone. We could be getting Cinderella. And, I don't know, Wreck-It Ralph doesn't make sense for this, but Cinderella actually makes a lot of sense to come from Maleficent's side, and, because they are both, like, fairy tale characters, it would be pretty upsetting, because I know a lot of people wanted to get Cinderella, and if she's gonna be locked behind DLC, a lot of people not gonna like it, but keep in mind that, Rapunzel was also in the trailers, just like Cinderella was. And she got locked in the DLC. So, to be fair, I think that DLC, if you are really playing this game very often, you're a big fan, I say DLC is probably the best way you can support the game and get the most for your money. What is it, $30? You get a bunch of moonstones, and you get pretty much an entire new island filled with lots and lots and lots and lots of new items. Like, amount of new stuff, new items, new mechanics we got from Eternity Isle, like time bending, bunch of new awesome craftable items, bunch of new foliage like flowers, bushes, bunch of quests, bunch of friendship rewards for new characters. Like, the amount of stuff you get for the $30 is insane. So I wouldn't be super mad if they put one of the characters that people want a lot in the DLC, because I still think it's an incredible value. And they did say in the past that some of the characters, potentially even some of the realms, are gonna be purchasable in the future. And I'd rather purchase the entire DLC that's probably gonna come with 5-6 characters and a bunch of new stuff than just paying for unlocking one realm door. So this is, in my opinion, a better way to sell us characters and content than making DLC realms paywalled. I hope they never do that, and I hope they just keep doing, basically sticking to the same schedule as giving us free updates, introducing new free characters, and then monetizing through DLCs and optional premium shop items. It seems to be working pretty well, and I hope we're gonna get at least as much value from this DLC as we got from the previous one, but something tells me it's gonna be even more. It's gonna be great. I'm excited for the next Tuesday. Subscribe, because we're gonna be doing a watch party for this live stream. We're gonna watch it together. It's gonna be glorious. Hopefully I'm gonna be fully recovered by then. So yeah, gonna be fun times. So another thing that I missed initially is that if you open the game, you can actually see 2 new mails that are called Save the Date, and each of them have QR code. And I know a lot of people missed that these mails also have a free gift attached to them. So all you need to do is just scroll down, and you can get a pair of nice sneakers and a shirt. They're not groundbreaking, but it's free items. Why not, right? This is how they look like. A shirt Very simple, very simple shirt. And sneakers. I mean, come on, it's free. You can't be mad for free stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts? Are you excited? Are you disappointed? I mean, I don't see how you can possibly be disappointed with DLC with Hades and Maleficent. Like, these guys are so... We're getting two villains. In this DLC, we got one villain. This time, we're getting two. Potentially lots of characters. Potentially lots of fairy tale related items, which is so core Disney. And also mythology items could be super exciting. I can already imagine all of the outfits, all of the furniture items we can get. It's gonna be glorious. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and take care.